Are you tired of sending emails that just vanish, like they're sucked into a digital void? Well, let's fix that. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to stop being ignored and actually start getting replies. This isn't about sending more emails. It's about sending the right ones.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You spend all this time crafting what you think is the perfect message, you hit send, and then crickets, just silence. It is so frustrating, but the good news is this is a totally solvable problem. The secret isn't about sending 100 messages a day, it's about sending a few really smart ones.
So how do you break through that silence? What's the secret sauce? Well, it's not actually about what you write, at least not at first. The real foundation of success, the thing that makes all the difference, is a step that almost everybody skips. And honestly, it's the single biggest reason their outreach fails.
And that first principle is research. Now, I'm not just talking about a quick 30-second scan of their LinkedIn profile. I'm talking about genuine curiosity. What are they actually working on right now? What did they just post on X? Did their company just launch something new? You see, real research means you actually understand their world before you even think about typing a single word.
I love this phrase because it says it all. Prove you did the work. That's the entire point of your research. It's how you signal that you're not just another automated spam email in their inbox. It shows you're a real person who actually invested time to understand them. And that sign of respect, that is what earns you their attention.
Okay, so you've done your homework. You've got some great insights. Now what? How do you turn all that good stuff into an email they literally can't ignore? This is where all that hard work you did up front really starts to pay off, big time.
Your research is the fuel for personalization. This is the tangible proof we were just talking about. Think about it. A generic message is instantly forgettable. It just feels like spam, right? But a personalized message, one that references something specific to them, it immediately becomes relevant. It's the difference between them hitting delete and them leaning in, actually curious to read what you have to say.
And this brings us to maybe the most critical part of your message, the hook. We're talking about that very first sentence. It has one job and one job only: to make them stop scrolling through their inbox. A great hook isn't some cheesy gimmick, it's a direct result of your personalization. It proves from the very first word that this message is for them and them alone.
Just look at the difference here. I mean, it's night and day. On one side, you've got the generic scattergun approach. You're just blasting out a message hoping something sticks, but really, it just bounces off and ends up in the trash. It's noise. But on the other side, you have this laser-focused message. It's targeted, it's crafted based on research, and it hits the bullseye because it's actually relevant to the person receiving it. One is noise, the other is a signal. So, you've sent a brilliant, personalized message with a killer hook. Awesome. But what if you still don't hear back? This is the exact moment where most people give up. But effective outreach isn't a one-shot deal. It's a patient, strategic campaign. You've got to play the long game.
You know, a really crucial and super overlooked detail is timing. Don't just fire off that perfectly crafted email the second you finish writing it. You have to think about your recipient's schedule. Sending it at 5 p.m. on a Friday, that's just a waste of all your hard work. You want to aim for those peak focus times, like a Tuesday or Wednesday morning. It seems like a small thing, but it can make a huge difference.
And that brings us to the follow-up. Okay, I know. So many people are afraid of this part. They don't want to be annoying or pushy, but let's completely reframe that. A polite, brief follow-up isn't annoying, it's a professional and honestly a helpful reminder. People are busy, their inboxes are total chaos, it's so easy for your message to get buried. A good follow-up just gently brings it back to the top of the pile.
And hey, if you're still not convinced, look at this number right here, 3. Why is 3 so important? Because most successful outcomes, whether it's a new client or a new connection, they don't happen after the first email. They happen after the third touch point. Just let that sink in. If you give up after 1 or 2 messages, you are probably stopping right before you are about to get a reply. Persistence, my friends, is everything.
All right, we've covered a lot of ground here. We've talked about research, personalization, crafting that perfect hook, and the importance of following up. Now, let's pull it all together into a simple, actionable blueprint you can use every single time you hit send. Here it is, your 5-step checklist for outreach that actually works. Number 1, do the research. Understand their world. Number 2, use that research to deeply personalize your message. Number 3, craft that killer opening line. That's your hook. 4, be strategic about when you send it. And finally, number 5, commit to the follow-up. Don't give up too early. That's the formula. It's not magic, it's just a process.
So really, the only question left is this: who are you going to connect with today? You now have the blueprint. You have the tools to break through all the noise and make a real, genuine connection. Now go put it to work.